Welcome to the second episode of the Windrose project. I'm going to be a guide today and I'm Neil. Tony's on leave at the moment, so I'm in charge of things. Okay, follow me and I'll show you what's going on. The project that we've been doing this week, I think it's called the stem post. So the guys have taken it all out. They've taken this whole section out now. And if you can see inside there, we've left the bronze plates there to hold the shape of the boat, which is very important to us. This is some of the timber that we've taken out, some of the old stuff, and I've got more to show you. These are parts of the deck. These are parts of the old stem post here, how we cut it out. And if you'd like to follow me, I'll show you the rest of it and how we're progressing, doing the repairs to it for the laminations. These are the planks that we've cut for the laminations. These are drying now, so they're all nice and straight. It'll be here for a while yet, till it's completely dried. Or we think it's dried. Okay, follow me down here then. This is the framework what the lads have made up. If you look at it, they've marked it off, especially on this side, how they've cut them all out. And this. And if you look, this is the actual curve that we have to follow. This is the bottom end. And as it comes, this is coming up to the top now. These will be fastened on. And this piece of wood here, this is the old piece. So eventually at the top it's going to be laminated like this. You can see the old laminate how they made the wood before, so this is what they're going to try to achieve to make the new one. They've done a really good job with this one. It takes a lot of skill to do something like this. This machine's been really useful. We've done a lot of planing of this wood. We've got the frames coming along again now. We've got a little bit of a production line set up now with the ribs. This is the first stage of them, the wood getting cut to size. Then over here, I think you might have had, this is the old steamer where we steam the wood. This makes it supple enough so we can bend it like this. This will be left for a day and a night like this. And then when it's cooled down and dried, it will all come apart again, but in this actual curve that it's got here. And then it comes over to where we put the epoxy glue between each laminate and then clamp it, and it comes out like this. This one's just getting cleaned up now. Here's all the glue. We put these grooves in it so it gets a really good adhesion everywhere. And now it will be shaped because the angle has to go like this. So now it's a matter of fitting it now. So this one's nearly finished now. We're still going along with the winches. We've just got these two left to do, and this one just to finish off. We're waiting for some springs for the two small ones over there, and then that'll be the end of the servicing of all the winches. And there's quite a few. This is some parts that Tony got nicely chromed around here. this kind of thing's available. So if you need any chroming, there you go. As we come out here, this is Cali again. Nearly got the rudder finished. We're waiting for the engineer to make a piece of brass that'll do this for us. It's had its first coat of paint now, so this is the final thing, apart from a little bit of final sanding at that area there. Okay. Have we got enough light here? Have we got enough light here? These are some of the fittings that we had to take off to get out the stem post. That big piece of wood fits in here, and this kind of stuff, it's quite heavy. This is the inner piece that goes inside here. This is stainless steel and this is bronze. So maybe in the next episode we'll see what these come up like. This is a pretty heavy duty piece of stuff as well. This is where the forestays fit on, and the actual forestay. Okay, now we're in the second container. These are all the things now that have been finished. Winches over here, winch bases. This is the steering pedestal. This is the steering gear. Base for the pedestal. Bearings. So we've got it all pretty nicely marked out and cleaned up. These are some of the valves that we've removed so far. I don't know if we can repair them, but we're going to have a try anyway. This is what they sort of come out looking like, and that's when they've finished polishing them up. We'll give them a go anyway. We have more bits and pieces for the sails down here, the tracks. These have all been polished now, and as soon as we get the mast finished respraying, then it'll be the fitting back of everything. To remove the decking, so we've refurbished the anchor winch now, and we're just waiting for the electric motor drive to come back from being serviced. These are also part of the fittings. We've got fitted here, everything's sort of marked out carefully where it goes back. This is the old bilge pump, cleaned up. I don't know if we can service this, but something what Callie's going to look at later to see if it'll work, because it is rather a large discharge valve. It's the original, I think. And this is the gear to drive the centre board. These are the gears here. This is the centre board rope which we've had to cut, but we won't know what to do with that till we actually remove the centre board. That's part of the handle for the toilet. We keep a good stock of things in here. These are all the deck fitting. It's going to go back. So we're trying to keep ahead of getting everything sort of worked out. We've got a few more bits here. This is just for the main boom. All the fittings that go on the main boom. So this is like the finishing area. When we get something finished, then it comes into the storeroom in here to put back again. We'll go and have a look to see what's happening inside the boat and on the deck. So, these are some of the ribs that we've taken out already, and you can see some of the damage. That's the reason why we're having to replace them. So these are the old ones. I know this one looks quite good, but probably at the end here it was rotten. So this is some idea of some of the wood that we've had to remove to get to these ribs. Right now the guys are washing the wood, not washing it down but dampening it so the timbers don't dry out too much. We're not a little bit worried about it, but it's been very dry here in southern Thailand. Okay, now we're on the boat now, on the bow. This is where that piece of wood's going on the laminate. This is what it's looking like on the inside. It's double planked all the way. This is the groove where we're going to have to replace the deck underneath here. These are the frames, and these are the bronze plates here that are holding the boat together at the moment. Eventually these will be maybe removed and just checked and put back again. These are some of the samples of the wood that we took out. Like this, it might be two pieces this one, but this is the sort of thing that we sort of having to replace. As we're going out of the stern, still got this part of the wood we've had to chisel out to get the nuts out, so I think we're going to have to replace that one. This is some damage that was found around the around where the main mast sits here. There used to be a door rail vent here, like this one, and that's maybe where there's been some leakage. So we're going to have to replace some sections of plywood here. The old decks will be replaced with new plywood and then fiberglassed over. It's just a matter of trying to remember where everything goes to. I'm now stood in what used to be the cockpit, and this used to be the aft deck, which is gone now. All the ribs on this side now is finished. So now we're slowly putting in the framework. These are the ribs that we're working on now. We're doing two at a time now, trying to speed things up. So we take one out, and then it'll be this one and that one and that one. And I think we might have to come down to here. As you can see, this part of the frame is perfect, the rib, but when you come up here, you've got this problem here. I think this might have had something to do with the chain plates for the mast working, and fresh water's got into these areas here. But these ones all look okay. I don't think there's any problem with them. Okay viewers, we're back again now on the stern section of Project Windrose. If you look behind you, over here, we've now got this completed to go back with the hinges now. This is where the plywood will be coming back on the deck. We've still got some things here issues, but we'll scarf in some wood to make this top plank. These are the patterns that's trying to keep the line for us all, but I think now we're pretty secure with all these new ribs in. So this side now, apart from the cross pieces, which will be coming from here, through here, through here, through here. This rib we're taking out now. You can see the condition at the top. This one's out now. This one's going to come out next. This one, I think, I don't know. We're debating about this one. Once we get these ribs in, then we can, then we can start to tackle this problem here. We need some more support. There's still a lot of corrosion here, as you can see. I think mainly caused by water, fresh water. Another thing when we're coming onto this aft deck, we need a camber. So this might look straight, but there's an actual curve in it for the water to run off. So this is another thing we have to take into account. Well, I think that's about it for the progress up here. Hopefully by next week, maybe this will look maybe something like that. And that's a joy. It goes on. Okay, let's go have a look at the mast and a few other things, what's going to happen tomorrow or the day after. Okay, these are the spinnaker poles and the jockey poles. These are just getting refurbished now. I don't think we're going to paint these. We've got a few problems. We can't get this chappy off here. We've got a pin broken here, so we're trying to get this fitting off now, so we can release this. So that's a job for the engineering, which Satun do here. Everything here seems all okay. This is the jockey pole, a smaller one used for a special purpose when you're flying a spinnaker. This is where the actual spinnaker sheet will sit. We've had some problems loosening all this one up, but it did come out easy. This is operated by a spring, operated from the very far end with a wire, so you can release the spinnaker sheet. It's quite long, as you can see. I can't just remember the exact measurement, but now it's all ready for the final coating now. This is the mizzen mast on this side here, ready now for respraying. These are the spreaders. These were originally wood, so they've been treated now, and now we're going to spray them all white, like that. All these masts are aluminium, and I think they're all original. And if you look at this one, you can see the dimension here, and it's got a very, very fine taper. So this is the top. So that's the difference. This is the taper. So you can get a really nice sail shape. Talking about the sails, we've taken all them now up to Phuket to Rolly Taskers to have the originals repaired with what we can do, and maybe get some new sails also made there. All what we call the running rigging, these are the wires that hold the mast up. They've also gone up to Phuket to get new standing rigging made for the old mast. That's the mast. See ya. These are the first of the laminates, what we're making now for the stem post. These have been cut exactly like this frame here. We have some roughly in place already, but here's one. Here's the second one. Eventually all these will be laminated together. This is the lads here finishing off another rig here. While we're finishing this one off, we have another one. This one's just been steamed for now, so the guys are bending it to shape. Once it's in shape, then we'll glue it up. And now you can see the angle what we have to work with to make it just perfect for the planks to go there. So that's the kind of skill you can get. It's also coming this way. Can you see it there? This is the guy.
Okay.
So this is Charlie. But also very hot. We've also been taking a bit of interest in the mangrove swamps. Got to get some of these framed, I think. They tell me you can eat this one, it's good. Very medicinal, this one they say is very good. So maybe next time we'll get some fruits and try some mangrove. We've had a little bit of a clean up. This is the second workbench that we've set up mainly to do this stem pole. So this, I think we're maybe going to be constructing it on here. This gives you some idea of how much sawdust we've removed, planing the wood. Some of the old wood, the old teak, this darker one's the teak, we've been cleaning some of the old teak wood up. So things goes on. This is sort of the dump at the moment. We're having a final clean out here. This stuff we're going to dump now. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to want these, but if anybody wants to bid for them on eBay, then this. So this is not like you might think it is. It's some kind of lemon tea. The last owners were quite into the tea. There's some medical issues here. I don't know just exactly what these drugs are.